Da 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 da. It all starts at Lee's Ferry, where you get your gear and get on your rafts. And then it's head on down river, where you get to see your sights to the first camp. They show you how to gear up, and before you know it, it's the next morning you're back on the raft getting splashed. And that water is cold, let me tell you. It comes right out of the bottom of the dam. You'll see the sights like Red Wall Canyon, famous iconic spot. There's a happy camper. We finally wound up at the little Colorado with its turquoise waters, and then splashed on downstream until the storm came in, which made that cold water really cold. And if you got the wind and the spray, you got the combo meal. This is what it looks like when the raft is fully packed and full of passengers. And that's what it's like when you're in the gorge, the meat of the canyon, getting splashed. There's plenty of opportunities to take pictures, and man, is that scenery beautiful. We decided to check out Crystal Rapids. Kept the boatman up at night. See that hole? It's a keeper. So we decided to run it. Wahoo! We made it through. Crystal is one of those that gives boatmen nightmares. There's lots of attractions to see on the Colorado, like this old boat that the Park Service chained to the side of the river. To kind of give you an example of what early man used to get down the Colorado. And there's plenty of side hikes, plenty of riverside attractions. We went to these beautiful waterfalls and then back on the boat for more rapids. Now you're probably asking yourself, what do you do for lunch? We just stop at a beach, pull out the sandwich meat, and have at it. Then back to splashing. And after the splashing's done, it's back for more side hikes. This time we're going to go to an iconic place called Elves Chasm. Now the hikes are short, but they're a little bit rocky. Well, you're back on the boats and you're probably asking yourself, what do you do when nature calls? Well, they got that all fixed up. First you get this little Tupperware thing, then you hike out to where you see a big T for toilet, and you get to what they call the groover. Put your paper down and you read, oh no, not going there. But look at that view. Well, after a nice stint on the toilet, it's back to the boats and more side attractions. This time, we're going to a beautiful canyon known as Black Rock Canyon. I'm sorry, Black Tail Canyon. This is how you get off the boat. Bloop, bloop, bloop. You get your party together, and then you start hiking in. Blacktail Canyon is just a gorgeous slot canyon covered with sandstone. But in Blacktail Canyon is the great unconformity where 1 billion years of time is lost between the Vishnu schist and the other layer of sandstone. Where to go? Nobody knows. There's still more exciting rapids like Bedrock and Dubendorf. And at the end of Dubendorf, there's more side hikes, like this beautiful little canyon, Tepiets, where you can walk in. Cool.
Now you're good.
You're probably wondering, what's the motorman doing when you're going through those rafts? Well, he's looking. He's got a 30 horsepower Evinrude motor down there in that motor well, and he's looking for the rapids. He's looking for the rocks, the pour-overs, the holes, the waves. And he's using that motor to guide that big raft that probably weighs close to 3 tons. It's got a lot of people, got a lot of ice, got a lot of food on it, and it's really tricky to keep that thing where it belongs. Notice he's going through this rapid backwards. That takes some real skill. These guys better know what they're doing. We decided to check out the waterfall. And I decided it'd be a good idea to get in the waterfall. It was like little sun pearls hitting my face. It just doesn't get any better than that. No time to dawdle, it's back on the boats. And let's take another side hike, this time to Deer Canyon. Deer Canyon is just about the best place you can get a nice river view. And instead of going through the slot canyon, you're walking in the slot canyon. And there's a little handprint from an ancient Paiute child. They used to take paint, berry juice, and put it in a hollow reed and spit it on the wall to outline the child's hand. Once you get to the top, this canyon opens out on this beautiful, wait a minute, cactus down. But the flowers were blooming, and you can see how it opens to this beautiful plateau. And if you keep hiking, you can get to a beautiful campground. But no time to dawdle, it's back on the boats.
I haven't used
And
only used up
wait a
2
minute,
cars.
what's this?
So I'm thinking
It's
today
Uncle.
should be a piece of cake. 3. Because I'm filming your question. And you've had your eye, now you got your eyes closed. See, the minute you hear filming, your eyes go closed. Now you're, that's going to be the start of the film. That little gripey, don't photo me.
One thing about Uncle, he hates to be filmed. Now we're heading to Havasu. Havasu is a beautiful little side canyon with a river that's filled with calcium carbonate, which makes it shine turquoise in the beautiful Grand Canyon sunlight. We had a beautiful lunch, and then we took off. Watch your head. We're heading back to the boats. We need to get downriver. There's more rapids to run, more camps to be made.
Beautiful. Just beautiful.
You sure that on the way out you step and look at the confluence where the 2 rivers meet?
The 2, oh, okay, the stream in the river.
Right.
Yeah.
The color change.
Oh,
See it
yeah.
swirl.
Oh, excellent. The chow from coming out of the stream. Look at how it swirls around.
After a beautiful side hike in Havasu Canyon, it's back on the boats and downriver to see a little real geology. This is National Canyon. National Canyon flash flooded with a huge debris flow that just wiped out a camping beach. This is what it looks like now. This used to be beach. Hey, do you ever wonder what it looked like what your shoe sees when you walk around? Check it out. Well, you guessed it. Time to get back on the boat.
And then I kind of had the pain on the first part of the hike.
Time to see some sights.
It's right there around
We're
the
heading
lake.
downriver. Things are really looking tense. Yikes! And the reason that things are really looking tense is we're coming to the biggest, baddest rapid of them all. Yeah, we're coming to what you could call Lava Falls. It's rated 10. We went in and we got a little sideways. Oops. But we didn't go down. We missed the big hole. Everything turned out all right. After that, we motored down to our last camp. Yeah, we were sad to see the river go, but maybe another time. Lava Falls was made by a volcanic eruption, and it's easy to see the volcanism and the basalt on the side of the river. Then we got helicoptered out the next morning, went to the Bar 10, met a wonderful guy named Garth, who was the weighmaster who weighed our luggage as we got helicoptered out. And just as we landed, a huge storm hit the canyon. I wouldn't want to be in there now. Hey, check out some of my peeps. We had a rain delay, so we had to be vanned out on a slick road. We caught a twin otter plane, flew over the Virgin River Gorge, Lake Mead, and finally wound up back in a van headed to Las Vegas. And as we rode in the car, that van, beautiful sunset fell over Las Vegas. Well, that's about it.